All right then, second match on day 3 at AK Sangvi GCC 2023. Mettallica are up against Radiant United. Both the teams have played 4 matches so far in this tournament and have managed to get only a victory in their pocket. Janam and Ravi are the two openers out in the middle for Mettallica. The left-handers bowling left arm over the wicket. A shorter off length delivery. Drilled it down the ground, straight onto the stumps at non-striker's hand. No damage done. Once again, a bit shorter of a length delivery. Batsman going deep in his crease and helping it along on the onside. And the batsman is off the mark. Ravi facing a left arm bowler around the wicket. A good start this is by Rahul so far. Has given nothing to the batsmen to free their arms. A dot ball. Once again attacking the stumps. Following the batsman. This time a quicker delivery. Ball came quickly into the right-hander. He came just behind the line of the delivery and played it straight into the hand of fielder. No run taken. Right on the money again. This is brilliant start by Rahul. Only 2 conceded so far. A very well executed Yorker, the previous delivery. Last ball coming up of the first over. And pitch of a delivery that was. Knocked him over. What a brilliant way to start. And he strikes. He strikes in his very first over. So Rahul has drawn the first blood for his team. And the left-hander Chanam gone back to the hut without scoring the score, without troubling the scorer much. Darshil, the strong lad, will be bowling the second over. A pacey delivery, catch it was the cry, direct hit at the non-strikers and needed. Would be touch and go. Good cricket all around. Half tracker this is, way down the leg. Umpire stretching his arm, signaling it a white ball. This was in the slot for the right-hander. He favored on the onside. It was in the air. But falling in no man's land. Brilliant shot. Once again, in the arc of the right-hander. He clears his front leg and goes over the leaping fielder at long on for a maximum. Another full toss and straight into the hand of fielder at deep. This time bowler having a last laugh. Batsman, he will be disappointed, and why not? It was a friendly full toss. He could have sent it into the orbit, but he finds the fielder in the deep and he is going back to the pavilion. Not a good delivery. Very lucky for the bowler that batsman didn't pick the bone out of it. He finds the fielder, no run taken. This time, a bad bounce in the deep. Fielder did his best to cut away, but a bad bounce just right in front of the fielder in the deep, and ball races away to the fence for 4. So with the help of the boundary of the last ball of the previous delivery, takes the tally to 15. Rocky is the new bowler, a wristy leg spinner. Ball pitching in the leg side, and that came in for the right-hander. He helped it on the onside for a quick single. This is good delivery. Pitching on the middle stump, shaping away for the right-hander. Takes the outside edge of the bat. Fielder at short point does the rest. No run taken. This was in the slot, and a sloppy piece of work done by the fielder. This should have been taken. He has palmed it over the ropes for a maximum, and don't you dare to look at the bowler and the captain. Shorter delivery down the leg. White ball. An extra conceded. Again in the air, and the fielder underneath it. Another batsman, just when he started to get going, loses his wicket. Good courage shown there by the bowler. A previous delivery was also a floated one. Batsman took great advantage of it, thumped it over the fence for a maximum. Next delivery, he gave the flight and he got the wicket. So this time, bowler oozing with the confidence, hitting the right length, right line. Batsman came down charging the wicket, getting close to the pitch of the delivery, using his wrist, going up and over. But the fielder at long on stops the ball, restricted the batsman for 1. Now the score reads 24 after an end of 3 over. Jinesh is the bowler. Started with a full toss. Batsman driven it down the ground straight to the long on for 1. This is good delivery. Not easy to put it away for any batsman. He goes aerial on the onside. 1 run taken. Bang, bang on the money. Beautiful delivery. Batsman couldn't do much about it. Squeezes it out straight in the hand of fielder. No run. Once again, an action replay of the previous delivery. He is so consistent with those Yorkers. And that's what you need to bowl in this shorter format of the game. Very, very less margin of error for the bowlers. But this time he loses his radar. Ball bouncing twice before it reaches to the batsman. Dead ball is the signal. Single added to the tally. Wonderful, wonderful looking shot, but he will get only a single. Direct hit at the non-striker's end. And the stumps goes for cartwheeling. But I believe the batsman is safely to the home. Mettallica, defending champion. They have been a phenomenal team. They were a phenomenal team in the previous edition. A brilliant piece of bowling. This is by Radiant. They have done exceedingly well so far to restrict the Mettallica's explosive batsmen to only to 29 after end of 4 overs, and we have a strategic timeout. Alright, so the game resumes at turf 1. AK Sangvi GCC 2023 edition. A beautiful atmosphere. Sunny side up. And the fielders are ready to resume. Fifth over will be bowled by Hitesh. Dot ball to start off. Batsman, it would go way outside the tram line. Umpire thinks otherwise. Second delivery, a quicker delivery around the off stump. Batsman going on his knee and slapping it down the ground. But the fielder at long on did rest. Restricted the batsman only for 1. Quicker delivery. And the ball castles onto the stump. Another batsman, in an effort to up the ante, has gone back to the hut. One batsman goes, another comes in, and this time Naru, an explosive batsman, an all-rounder. A lot will rely on him. Hitesh is on cloud 9 at the moment. Got the wicket of his previous delivery. Starts off and he had almost got the another one in this wicket. Very lucky batsman. A full toss, a wideish one. Batsman once again going on his knee. Playing through the line of delivery over the cover region. Fielder steadied there. Only one to be taken. End of over 5. Score is 31 for 4. This is some brilliant display of bowling by Radiant United. As I told, it's almost a difficult task for any team to contain the explosive and pinch hitters the Mettallica has in the batting lineup. Sixth over will be by a wristy spinner. A good action and a good follow through. Seems so good on the eye. Starts off with the single, second delivery in the air. Ball falling in no man's land. Brilliant delivery, right on the money. Batsman couldn't do much about it. Just getting behind the line of the delivery, playing it back to the bowler. No run. In the air. It would have been a screamer of a catch if he was able to hold on to it. Brilliant effort though by the fielder at Silly Point. Next delivery, once again batsman going aerial, only to get a single. A low full toss. Batsman was way early onto his shot. Ball came a bit low, dipping onto him inside edge of the bat. Lucky for him that he didn't chop on. Dot ball to finish off. 6 overs gone, and for the first time in this inning, Mettallica are playing under the 6 run per over. What a good toss to lose this by the Radiant. They would be happy, and the captain Rahul, the captain himself, brought into the attack. Started off with a wide, followed by a dot ball. He has a very unique action. An unorthodox one, run out opportunity, direct hit needed. Direct hit, and batsman was not even in the frame. He is living dangerously at the moment, Naru. This time he is looking at the umpire in a hope that he would stretch his arm and signal it wide. Umpire thinks otherwise. Dot ball, pressure mounting up. And Naru, he is struggling at the moment. He is going hard on everything that is coming his way. He is swinging hard. And outside edge. Well, umpire thinks it wasn't. Batsman connected, but he connected with the thin air. Was a wide delivery. And the struggle comes to end for Naru. He never looked settled right from the ball one. He came and started swinging on everything, and eventually perishes, goes back to the hut without scoring much. A slower delivery, a half tracker one. Batsman using the depth of the crease and playing into the vacant region on the onside for a 1. And over 7. Score is 39 for 5. Now we are into slog overs. Mettallica, they will need to unleash some big shots if they are looking for anywhere close to 60, which would be at least a decent total on the board, and their bowler will have something to do about it. A strong, tall and lanky guy will be bowling the 8th over. Started off with a dead ball. Next delivery. A quicker one. Keeping low this time. Bottom end of the bat. Dot ball. 2 on the trot. So the Radiant are showing what the disciplined bowling can do to you. Let me remind you, the score is not it doesn't justify what Metallica are capable of. They are more than capable of what they have on the board at the moment, and we all had witnessed this in the previous edition of GCC, where they came and ended up clinching the trophy, lifting the trophy. And they came in this season with a great expectation. And what a cracking sound of bat that was. They need many of those. With a maximum of the last delivery, that takes the score to 49 in 8 over. Can Mettallica cross 60? So last over, which is a batting power play taken by Mettallica. And we have often seen this batting power play going against the batting team. But this time, today, Mettallica would be hoping to make it their name. Make this power play count. First ball in the air. No fielder underneath it. 1 run taken. Good shot this by Suresh, and run out opportunity and gone. Another batsman gone back to pavilion in form of run out. Yes, no, yes, no. Beautiful delivery. A quicker one. Beaten the batsman completely this time. A full toss delivery. And he has pummeled it over the long on fence. And it goes into second tier for a big one. Once again in the air, and what a brilliant grab. What a brilliant grab that was from the fielder at short mid-wicket. It was traveling and it came very quickly to him. And in his second attempt, he pounces on it and sends the batsman back to the hut. A direct hit needed at the non-striker's end. So the single taken of the last ball of this inning. So Mettallica, after winning the toss, have posted a decent total of 57. 58 is what Radiant United need to get their second victory of this tournament. Alright, back for the chase. 58 is what Radiant United needs. Started off with a single, followed by a wide delivery. Shrenik is the bowler for Mettallica. Tanik and Nilesh are the two openers for Radiant. Very good delivery, a quicker one. Right on the legs of the batsman. No chance for any run. Another beauty of a delivery. It came quickly to the batsman. It hurried him. He wanted to use his wrist and whip it on the onside. Couldn't get his bat on it. Dot ball. What a beautiful bowling this is. He is so consistent with that particular length that he is bowling at the moment. 3 on the trot. Almost an action replay. But hang on. I believe the fielding team or the batting team believes that it was a dead ball. They believe that it bounced twice. An umpire has sent this upstairs to check and confirm if the batsman, what they think is right. A poor review taken by the batsman, and umpire was spot on with their decision. It didn't bounce twice as the batsman thought. So with the only referral they had, they have lost it. Chasing a decent total of 58. It shouldn't be a big task for Radiant United, but we all know Mettallica is well known for their attitude, never say die attitude, and they know how to come back in the game. They have come in this tournament with a great reputation. So the game resumes after a halt in the match. But the Shrenik started off where he left, right on the money. In the air. In the no man's land. Ninu, he is living dangerously. Once again was very fortunate. He didn't find any fielder underneath that. He'll get a single of the last ball, and a 4-1 score is 3 for none. Naru is the bowler. Will be bowling the second over. And beautiful Good delivery to start off. Straight away attacking the stumps, and fielder supporting the bowler this time. Nilu shimmies down the track, taking the ball, converting half volley into the full run, and going bang bang over the bowler's head. What a big one. This time in an attempt to make the batsman fetch it for the delivery. Batsman lets it go. It was the right one in the air and dropped. He has dropped a seater there. And once again, Nilu, he is riding on his luck at the moment. They need quick wickets, and they know that. So somewhere they are feeling the pressure of getting wickets. Nilu at the non-strikers end, alongside the strikers end, Tanik. Are giving a decent start for their team. Whereas Naru is struggling to find his rhythm at the moment. But this time, he goes full around the off stump. Batsman was looking to drive it along the carpet, straight in the hand of bowler, no run. Once again, a quicker one, fuller one. Batsman wanted to use the pace of the delivery. He opens the face of it. Looked to guide it on the offside. Fielder at short point, steadied, no run taken. End of over 2. Score is 14 for now, for no wickets. Ricky is the new bowler. Another bowler with unique action. Another bowler struggling. Another bowler doing an extras. And this time, to overcompensate that, he bowled a friendly full toss to the right-hander. Ball hits the rooftop and they will get a single. A half tracker down the leg. Another extra. Third one in this over, and he has bowled only a single delivery, single legitimate delivery so far. This is good cricket, very sensible from Tanik. They know they have this game under their control at the moment. They don't need to go for any fancy shots. Just do the basics right and you have your team home. Whereas Mettallica, they have looked a completely different team in this tournament, in this edition. Sometimes pressure and expectations can make you take wrong steps, can make you do the mistakes, and that's what we have seen Mettallica doing in this edition. No doubt they have some brilliant batsman and the bowler, or a performer. They have some fielders, some players who can win the match single-handedly on their given day. But today, not only today, in this whole edition of 2023, they have failed to live up to the brand they have created for themselves, and they have failed to live up to the expectation of their own or their spectators. But not the end of everything. They know how to make comeback. And with that attitude, here we go. The first wicket. The bowler strikes off very first delivery. Sailesh has provided the much needed breakthrough for Mettallica, and we will be hoping that he will get another, at least a couple in this over. Another full toss delivery, a thick outside edge of the bat. Fielder steadied there, no run taken by the batsman. Once again, a catch, it was a cry. That it he needed at the non-striker's end, but both the batsmen were too quick and they braces away for a single. In the air, once again ball falling in no man's land. He clipped it on the onside for a single. In the air, and what a grab! Oh, you beauty! One of the best you will see in this edition of AK Sangvi GCC 2023. You need such thrilling effort when you are defending a tiny total of 58. And this will certainly lift the morale of Mettallica. Is this an opening? A story to tell. The good thing for Radiant United is that they have wicket in their pocket. They have wickets in their hands. And the last ball of that over, single taken, end of over 4. Score is 24. And we have a much needed refreshment break, a strategic timeout. Required of 30 deliveries. In the air, run out opportunity. Batsman survives. A couple of wickets from here on, and Mettallica are back in this game. Whoa! Those couple of wickets have certainly lifted the morale of Mettallica, and we can see that. We can see each and every fielder's body language. They seem very confident. Run out, opportunity missed. Stayed in the hand of fielder at short mid wicket. He fumbled and batsman brace away for one. In the air. Unbelievable. Bowler has done everything right, but he needed a fielder support. Another catch dropped. Tanik, he is the man at the moment for Radiant. He needs to be there. He needs to be there till the very end. And Mettallica knows they need to get rid of him as soon as they can. What a brilliant use of feet. What a brilliant use of footwork this by the batsman. Shimmies down the track, gets closer to the pitch of delivery and flicked it on the onside. One bounce, two bounce over the fence for 4. Eight balls, runs, 24 deliveries. Ashik is the bowler, right on the money, into the block hole, batsman. He just opened the face of the bat. But the fielder, wicketkeeper did well to stop it. Good bowling this is good contest between bat and ball. Kaushik has hardly put his foot wrong. It was a bad delivery to bowl to a set batsman this time, but the batsman couldn't capitalize on it. He ended up playing a dot ball. 3 on the trot. This time, Tanik, he came running down the track, completely beaten by the pace and the bounce of the ball. Once again, he can feel the pressure. He is feeling the pressure and he wants to play a shot. He wants to ease the pressure, and this time, he did that. A very bad delivery to bowl. A full toss delivery to a set batter again, and this time he didn't miss out on it. He clubbed it over the long on for a big one. Oh, you gotta love this game, a maximum, and that ruined the beautiful over Kaushik had bowled till he bowled 5 dot balls. In the air, a brilliant effort at the boundary. Well, they needed this catch to be plugged. You need to take these catches in such a situation, such circumstances. No fielder on the onside. Couldn't get it from the mid of the bat, but they are happy to take a single, and that takes the tally to 38. Another batsman looked to heave it on the onside. Makes no good connection. Miscue. Ball rolling straight in the hand of bowler. No run taken. 20 required of 14 balls. A half tracker. A needed good effort by the fielder at short cover. Mettallica's fielding, they need to pull up their socks at the moment. They will need to support the bowler. What a shot! What a thumping shot this by Tanik. He looks so cool and composed. A cool-headed guy, right in his slot. And he goes over the bowler's head. Bang, bang for a one bounce over the fence. Boundary. Brilliant batting this is. Brilliant batting this is. What composure this is by Tanik. He knows to finish the job. Can he see his team through? Can he take his team through? Can he take his team home? Got ball to finish off the over, and now the equation is 14 of 12 balls. Well, when one cannot say that it's gonna be a cakewalk for Radiant, because we know what Mettallica can do. This could be the over of the match. This could be the crucial over of the match. Piyush, a very experienced campaigner, starts off brilliantly, a dot ball, and he needs many of those. Make it 2 in 2. Batsman, he needed some support from the umpire, but umpire, they are spot on with their decision. A brilliant umpiring so far in this edition of GCC 2023. Not at all an easy task to stand out in heat and concentrate on each and every delivery. So I can see the batsman has gone back to the pavilion. He is retired out. He has declared himself out. And a new batsman is out in the middle. Manish, well, as per the rule of cricket, any batsman can go out at any time. Though it's not in spirit of game, at such context of this game, but you will take it. A victory is what every team plays for, and victory is needed for both the team here. Hang on, a slight confusion. It was a dot ball, but the umpire has signaled it no ball, but the fielding team, they think that umpire has done a mistake, and they have questioned his decision, and umpire has taken a review. They have sent it up test, and the decision will be confirmed by the third umpire. All right then, umpire once again was spot on with their decision. Brilliant umpiring this. No ball, the decision will stand, and free hit coming up. Big delivery coming up. And what a ball, what a delivery to bowl. Well, when everyone thought that bowler will go and will bowl a Yorker length delivery, he thought otherwise, gave a bit flight to the delivery. What a brilliant piece of effort. This is what you want. This is what you want at such circumstances. Though a direct hit required at the non-striker's end, it would be a touch and go. And let me take to international level. We have a news. Virat Kohli. He has scored another century. A king is back in his prime and he is scoring runs for fun. So let me take you quickly from international to domestic, and we are here at Raghuvanshi Mills, Lower Parel, Astro Park, Ekisangvi GCC 2023 Edition 2. A beautiful game going on between two tough teams, two good teams. A low scoring game, could be a nail biting one. It was in the air and a big wicket, big wicket. Tanik has to go back. What a game, what a turnaround. Mettallica, take a ball. No matter which team wins from here on, but you have to give credit to both the team for keeping it tight till the very end. Still, one cannot point out the winner, and that's why you have to love this beautiful game of cricket. 12 required of 7 batsmen. Tim is down the track. Sensible from him to not do anything fancy. Playing on the merit of ball. Playing through the line of that delivery. Playing it on the onside, offside. Single taken. 11 required of 6. Oh boy, we certainly have a game on. Mettallica out of nowhere. They are putting on a show. They are certainly putting on a show. Deepak will be bowling the most crucial over of this match. He has 11 to defend. First ball of the last over came down the track. Good piece of work done by the fielder at long off. He quickly rushes to the ball and restricted the batsman only for one. Manish, a pinch hitter. He loves playing big shots, and he has done that so many times previously Can he be the man for his team? Can he be the hero of the match? A very friendly full toss, a low full toss. But Mani, he finds the fielder at long off. He will not be happy. He will not be happy with the result of the previous delivery. They will get only one. Now they require 9 of 4 deliveries. Catch it! And he drops it! What have you done? Wasn't at all a difficult chance. Ball slipping, ball spilling out of his palm, and 1 run taken. Brilliant effort. Excellent, excellent fielding effort. Certainly, boundary was written all over it, but he has got his hand and he has saved 3 crucial runs for his team. Seven required of 2. Down the ground. It was a catch and dropped again. What is going on? What is going on here? The kind of match that you come here for, the kind of match that you switch on your YouTube and watch and have your eyes on till the very end. 6 of 1. Can Manish be the Javed Miandad for his team? Dead ball. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Pressure is on the batsman. Pressure is on the bowler. Another dead ball. 6 required of 1. Now 4 required of 1. 1 shot away from a glorious victory. Manish, can he be the man? Unbelievable game of cricket this. The other day he could have sent it over the ropes, but today he found the fielder at silly mid on to the perfection, and with that save, Radiant have lost the match. Mettallica, what a victory this is for them. Take a ball, a beautiful game of cricket. A lot of credit goes to both the team. Brilliant fight, but eventually a team who holds their nerves crosses the line, and today Mettallica was a better team.
इधर मैची आ रहा है